So this is the Ultra Hybrid 01 case from Spigen, and along with it I've got Samsung's anti-reflecting screen protector, and this is the ultimate case and screen protector combo that you can get for your S24 Ultra, and I'll try and include the purchase links in the video's description. Anywho, the screen protector in particular is quite special because it's got the same type of anti-reflective coating as the original screen of the S24 Ultra, so the reflections are pretty muted even with the screen protector on there. And on my right, I've got the S23 Ultra without any screen protector, and on the left, got the S24 Ultra with the Samsung anti-reflecting screen protector. And you can tell the difference in the reflections right away. And with this particular case, you can't even tell that the screen protector is on there. It is quite seamless. Let's get this unboxed and installed, and I'll tell you why this is the ultimate screen protector that you can get for your S24 Ultra. So in the box you get two screen protectors along with an alignment tool, squeegee to remove bubbles, dust remover stickers, and a microfiber cloth. Oh, and also the instruction manual on how to apply the screen protector. But let me show you how to do that because it is super easy. Alright, so first grab the alignment tool and start by removing the protective plastic on the adhesive. And when you are done, stick it to the bottom of the phone just like this. I'm also gonna power the phone off so that it doesn't keep on waking up when I'm applying the screen protector. Next, you want to grab the microfiber cloth and remove all of the dust and grime off the screen. Make sure that you remove all your fingerprints, oil, and any dust you see. Now before we use one of the dust remover stickers, we're gonna take out one of the screen protectors that we're gonna install. That's because we're gonna use the dust remover sticker right before we install the screen protector. So now set the screen protector aside and use the dust removal sticker to remove any speck of dust that you see on the screen. Make sure that you are extremely thorough with this part because if any dust gets trapped underneath the screen protector, well, that is gonna cause bubbles. So make sure that you remove all of the dust. And once you are fully satisfied, grab the screen protector and remove the number 1 label from it. This exposes a sticky part on the screen protector which will help you align it with the help from the alignment tool that is stuck on the phone. So using the help of the alignment tool, align the screen protector carefully and make sure that the camera is right in the center of the cutout. Once the screen protector is properly aligned, gently press on the adhesive area, and this will help the screen protector stick on the phone temporarily. Now set your phone on a flat surface, then grab the squeegee tool and lift up the screen protector from the top, and the blue protective film should come right off by itself. But if it does not, carefully lift it up and slide the squeegee tool to make the screen protector stick. Now before we do the same thing on the bottom, let's take out the alignment tool, and once again we're gonna set the phone on a flat surface. Grab the squeegee tool and again lift up the screen protector until the blue protective part comes off, and slide the squeegee tool over the screen protector to make it stick. And that is it. The installation is complete, and now you can use the squeegee tool to remove any bubbles or any imperfections. And for the final step, peel the protective plastic that's stuck to the front side of the screen protector. And that is it. We are done. Oh, and by the way, this line in the middle will go away by itself in a couple of hours. Alright, so it's been 2 days since I've installed the screen protector, and as you can see, the line has completely disappeared, and with the case, it doesn't even look like the screen protector is on there. So it's pretty seamless, although there is a small bubble here on the left, most likely because there is a speck of dust underneath that. But other than that, the screen protector looks great. The fingerprint scanner also works flawlessly, and there was absolutely no need to re-register the fingerprints. And there is no decrease in the touch responsiveness. It is as good as if you were touching the original screen. And obviously you've seen from the installation that it is not tempered glass, but it still feels as if you are touching the original glass screen of the phone. And the typing experience is good. So the screen protector is of pretty high quality. And because it's got the same anti-reflective properties as the original screen of the S24 Ultra, the reflections are quite muted. I mean, comparing it with a previous generation phone, you can clearly see how anti-reflective this screen protector really is. At the original brightness of the video, you can barely see my reflection on the S24 Ultra, so it's got pretty good anti-reflective properties. Now, coming to the case, I really like how they have laid out the internal components. It's got that 3D feel to it, and the edges are made out of soft TPU, and this middle part is supposedly polycarbonate. So it's pretty sturdy, and I don't know if you can tell, but the camera cutouts are slightly raised. So when you've got the case on, and when you set the phone on a flat surface, the camera lens is not gonna touch the surface, which is kinda nice. And lastly, it does support wireless charging. And obviously, it comes without the Razer and the Ryzen stickers. These are the ones that I've stuck myself, but nonetheless, it is such a classy case. I absolutely love it. So I guess guys, that is it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos on the S24 Ultra. And this is Tech Guy Charlie signing off.